Okay? That is why some of us are not taking it serious. It's a very special topic. This is the answered prayers. Okay, this is the answered prayers. Our vision, okay, our vision is to create millionaires. How do we do it? Does it fall from the sky? Is there a magic one that you just abracadabra, everybody become millionaire? How do you do it? You know, when some people don't understand, when we say it, some people don't understand it. How are you going to do this? Is there a plan? Is there a system to achieve this? And thank God for the kind of visionary leader we have, that God is using mightily to break yokes, to deliver families, to cause a change in our generation. No other person than Ambassador Michael Okoli, the president of C21FG. God gave him this vision, gave him this powerful vision, and gave him tools to create the vision. And that tool is the Challenge 36, the secret of monthly millionaires in MLM. Okay, the secret of monthly millionaires in MLM. This is it. If you catch this today, you are good. You know, when they say this, how do you make money? You'll be looking at them. What do they actually do? How do they generate these millions? How? You know, some of us don't, and that's why you don't believe it when they tell you. You don't believe it. You say it's not possible. These guys are scam. They are scam and all of that. Not visible. Sorry, somebody is saying my screen is not visible. Is that correct? If you can see my screen, please go to the chat box. If anybody can see my screen, please go to the chat box. I'm hearing somebody just said it's not visible. Okay, fine. So people are seeing it. Please check your network, okay? If you're not seeing it, thank you. So let's move on. So this is the roadmap of creating millionaires. So when we say as a group, by the year 2024, we'll create 50,000 monthly millionaires, we are not joking. We are not joking. And this is our vision. This is our vision. The vision of C21FG is to raise a financially free people who will help to raise other financially free people. Our short-term goal is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy by the year 2024. Now, to create a family of millionaires who will use their monies collectively to affect the world positively. This is our vision as a group, okay? And the only way we can achieve this vision is by what? Is by the Challenge 36. The only way we can achieve this vision is by using the Challenge 36, okay? So if you are here and you have hope of becoming a millionaire through our system and you are not seriously involved in Challenge 36, or you don't even understand it, you just hear Challenge 36, you just hear Challenge 36, or even if you are a leader here and you are not promoting Challenge 36 in your group, I must tell you, you are working against the vision of C21FG. Because without Challenge 36, it will be it will be impossible to create sustainable monthly millionaires in your team. So if you are not doing this, I need you to repent. After this meeting, make sure that you gather your teammates and start promoting this massively. Okay? Because this is the only assurance you have to create people that will become millionaires in the group. Okay? To create it. So yes, how do we create millionaires? It's through Challenge 36. Okay? This is a proven strategy to create and develop sustainable monthly millionaires in MLM anywhere in the world. This is a proven strategy of finding a way of breaking things bit by bit by bit, and you create monthly millionaires in MLM. This is a proven strategy. These things are not hearsay. It's not, it can't come like a miracle. It's not a miracle. This is how you do it, and you get your result. Okay? Develop a monthly millionaire in 90 days. When they say that in 6 months that you can become a monthly millionaire, that will be mentored to some of us, I am sure, maybe up to 70% of us in this platform right now, don't believe it. Don't believe it. And when somebody is telling you that in 6 months, you can become a monthly millionaire in our system, some of us don't believe it. We just like, okay, now let me even get to the 50,000 or 100,000 first, okay? And because we don't know there is a plan to make that happen, so you can develop monthly millionaires in 90 days. Between now and Christmas, if you engage effectively in this program, you will create monthly millionaires in your team. If you are not one, you will become, okay, in 90 days. Then, of course, it will help develop leaders fast, because the activities involved, you must become a leader. No story. You must become a leader. So if you are promoting this, you are just have it. Somebody is coming into your business today. The first thing you're putting on the first person's table is 36, challenge 36. After the person has gone through QSG, has started, what is it called? The SMO challenge. The next thing is challenge 36. Give them a guide. In 1 month, you are able to generate 36 matchable codes. Okay? I have to reemphasize this, because it's like some of us have slowed down steam on it. We're not doing anything. We're just there. Just hoping that one day one superstar will come into your team. Sorry, it is not that easy. Okay? This is easily duplicatable. It's duplicable. You can duplicate it. You do your 36 codes, you gather a few persons in your team that among those people that became part of the 36, you work with them, they generate their own 36 code like that. You build millionaires like crazy in your business, okay? So if you're joking with this, stop, I beg you, stop, okay? Now, stages of challenge 36. Stages of challenge 36, okay? There are 3 stages. The first stage is what we know as the primary stage. What the primary stage is where, when you just started, you that is listening to me now, you engage in this challenge to generate 36 codes. And that's the first stage, primary challenge, okay? And you cannot move to the next stage if you don't complete this stage, okay? A lot of you have been in the challenge 36 for quite some time, and you're not moving, you're just there. That group is just there. People are just there, repeating reports, just posting what they did yesterday, what some people have been repeating, just changing date for the past 1 month. They just carry and paste, just as they say we should submit a report, no problem. Carry and paste, no activity, nothing. And I have been doing what activities are you doing? Thank God. Why I had to follow up on this is, after this script came out, if you are not getting results in challenge 36, then you are not ready to do this business. There is not, you can use the IPI, so many scripts today, invite people to Zoom, you know how to invite people to use IPI, use IPV, invite people to your house, home lunches, and all of that. Your target is to generate 36 codes. So some of you have dwelled too long in that platform. You need to move, okay? The second one is, after you have graduated from primary child stage, you enter the secondary stage. The secondary stage is where you have people that you are working with to also be part of primary, to people that you're working with to be able to generate their own 36 codes too. That's the second stage. Then the third stage is the tertiary stage. The tertiary stage. Now, this is the stage where you have some people in the secondary that you are also mentoring to, okay, to come out of secondary and come to tertiary. Okay, so these are the various stages you must involve. Now, don't say, how do you people create the millionaires in this business? This is how. This is the secret weapon, challenge 36. The secret weapon. How do we intend to create 50,000 monthly millionaires by the year 2024? This is the secret weapon to do that. If you think others are not doing it, forget it. You're on a long thing, because a lot of people are already hitting their daily target. Okay, a lot of people are already hitting their daily target. Now, monthly criteria for the primary stage. What are the criteria for the primary stage? The first one is kinsmanship. You can't even qualify or complete challenge 36 if you have not completed your activity as a kinsman, or you have not become a kinsman. You have not gone through your SMO checklist. See, it hits me when people say they are doing this business and you ask them what they do. They will, I submitted 50 name lists. I submitted name. Is that all you did? Just that? I have been in the business for 5 months, 6 months, 1 year. I have not seen anything. What did you actually do? How many times do you attend trainings? How many have you completed your SMO checklist? Have you become what do you really do in 6 months? And guys begin to give us names that are not our names. Okay, the first criteria is kinsmanship. You must complete your SMO checklist. The second criteria is that you must learn how to do invitation. You must learn it. The script has been out. I believe by now that the leaders would have brought it down to the level where every of their teammates will have access to it. And I did not just say you copy lists and you photocopy, you type, and then start sending people lists or start sending people scripts that they are not going to use. You need to sit them down one-on-one, coaching. Our business is about mentorship. You take your time to mentor people, coach them, let them do it with you, practice it with you, regulate what they have done, and then you can certify them to go ahead and do it. So they need to. So in this particular, if you want to succeed and generate 36 codes, you must learn personally, you that I'm talking to right now, must know how to use the CR, which is contact recommendation script. You must know how to use the IPI, which is instant prospecting and invitation scripts. You must know how to use IPV, which is instant prospecting and video scripts. Then, of course, you must be inviting people to Zoom and physical meeting. If you don't do any of this, forget challenge 36. Then number 3, you must understand and implement the 4 keys of effective discipleship. You must understand and implement the 4 keys of effective discipleship, which includes educate. You must educate people, educate your teammates, educate people. You must delegate. You must delegate activities. You do this, do that, do that. Then you must learn to regulate what they do and you don't delegate activities to people and you abandon them and you stay very far from them. You don't even know if they are doing what you have asked them to do. Then the next thing, when they do things well, you celebrate them. Guy, you don't try, man. I am proud of you. Whatever, celebrate people, even if you don't have to buy diamonds for them. But word of mouth, appreciation. Guy, you're doing this. Hey, you're doing this. You're doing this well. Wow, I'm proud of you. I know you can do it. I trust you. I know you can do it. Let them see that, so that way they're encouraged to do more. Okay, then presentation is a plus, but not compulsory. At this stage, if you must generate 36 codes, you must know how to present, but it's not compulsory. Okay, just be inviting people to other people's presentation, you're good. You don't even need to do close down. Do three-way call. If you're doing IPV, you send video to people, okay? You can do three-way call with your leader, where you cannot, because after they have finished watching the videos, a few of them will have questions to ask. Please don't answer them if you are not a professional yet. Don't answer them. Tell them, okay, that you are also still learning, that you will have to connect them with one of the top consultants so that you can also learn. It's okay. If you don't mind, I will do a three-way call. You connect with your leader so that your leader can take questions. Okay, so it is not compulsory that you know how to present, okay, at this stage, but make sure that there is no meeting that is going on that you are not inviting people. No meeting, okay? No meeting. Now, what is the target? What is the target in primary stage? What is the target? The first target is generate 36 matchable codes. Okay, now 36 codes, you know, especially in the ED 3.0 plan. Okay, not all the codes are matchable codes. Like if you do 3 accounts, it's only 1 code that is matchable. If you do 7 accounts, it's only 3 codes that are matchable. If you do 15 accounts, it's only 7 codes that are matchable. Then if you do 31 accounts, it's 15 codes that are matchable. Okay, so generate 36 matchable codes. Okay, that's the target at the primary stage. Then primary stage also will make you become a Power 250 earner. You see those people during celebrations, they celebrate the Power 250. You wonder what they did. How did they become 250 earner? It's 36 codes. They and their team generated 36 codes. So if you're able to generate 36 codes in this primary stage, you are sure of hitting Power 250. Very sure. Okay, now, like we all are aware, every end of the month, first week, there is a celebration done. But of course, the one of October will be shifted to 1st of November. But like I keep telling us, the celebration by 1st of November or first week of November, I'm not sure of the exact date, Mastermind will bring out the date, okay, will be an average of what you did in September and October. An average of what you did in September and October will add up to what they will now celebrate you for in 1st of November. So if you did 250 in October and you did September and you did 200 in October, you did not qualify for Power 250. But if you did 200 in September and did 300, yeah, in October, you qualify, because when you do the 2, the average is 250. So this is the target. Now, the second target is Power 500. You can actually hit the Power 500, okay, only with 15 accounts. Now, this is for people that have 15 accounts, okay? Or you sponsor people that comes in with 15 accounts. If you have somebody that does 15 accounts within this period, 15 accounts alone, the sponsorship for 15 accounts is 100K. So you're already hitting the target. So if you have people that are coming with 15 accounts in your team, you can actually hit Power 500 by the time you're generating 36 codes. Okay, that's one. If you also have 15 accounts or more, you can easily hit Power 500. Okay, because 15 accounts, 1 code can pay you 3 times, 4 times, depending. That's the power of multiple accounts. Okay, where the person that has 1 account get paid once, you can be paid 3 times, 4 times. So you can easily hit this target if you have multiple accounts. Then, of course, you will qualify for the secondary stage. You move to the next stage. You qualify for the secondary stage. Okay, if you are running this challenge, these are your targets. Then the secondary stage. The secondary stage, I'm seeing if I can finish all these stages before the end of today. Wow, I don't think so. Okay. The secondary stage, the monthly primary stage activities, what you should be doing. Like some ask, what should I be doing? What should I be doing in this this stage? What should I be doing? First thing you must do, Roberta Dico, stop writing on my screen. Roberta Dico, stop writing on my screen, please. Just concentrate. Okay, the first thing you would do is what? First thing you do as your activity in the primary stage is God first. God first. Don't think you can just do magic and this thing will happen. You must commit. Our first cardinal culture in C21FG is commit your business to God. So as you start your day, every day, you must do your morning devotion. Commit your activities for that day, that God will bless it, that God will increase it. This thing of after inviting people and you're expecting 20 persons to come, suddenly when it is time for presentation, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour to the time, heavy downpour will begin to fall. Yes, we know it is its season, it is rainy season, and it has to fall. We agree. But what if the rain falls like 3 hours before the event? What if the rain falls like 2 hours or 1 hour when the event has started, when people are already in the hall? What if the rain falls in the night? What if it falls in the morning? Okay, that is nature. Now, of course, rain must fall, but you can pray and let the rain not fall when your business is about to start. Okay, so that is it. So you must commit your day to God. Pray and commit your day to God. Okay, of course, he said he will grant you your heart desire. Then the next thing is what? Cell meeting. You cannot be running this challenge and you are not in cell meeting. You cannot be running in this challenge and you miss your team cell meeting. Your leader will be looking for you in cell meeting. You cannot be running this challenge and you are not in cell meeting. The 3 cardinal culture is what? Commit your business to God. That is one, prayers. The second one is that you must be willing to be trained. And you get such trainings in cell meeting. That's where you're trained, in cell meeting. That's where you're equipped. That's where you get strategies on what to do. If you were not in cell meeting this morning, you won't know the strategy of creating millionaires in your group. You only hear that they say they can make million. They can make million. They can make million. You don't even know how. And that means your belief system will be very minimal because you don't know. As you learn, you earn. Our business is knowledge-based. So you don't joke with cell meeting. If you must engage and become successful in this target, okay? So that is it. Activities allocation, okay? You must allocate activities. You must allocate activities to your teammates, okay? Now, nobody says you're running this challenge 36 alone. Your teammates can run it. The activity, everybody in your team can run it. And as they are running, it is counted. And everybody is making progress. So you must learn to allocate activities. Then invitation calls. If you are doing challenge 36, now this is for the part-timers. For those of us that are part-timers and you're running this challenge, your minimum booking call for the day must be 20, P20 minimum for the part-timers. Part-timers, you must do minimum 20 persons must see your business every day. Now, you will not tell me I am too busy in the office. And that's why today there are several scripts. You have contact recommendation. You have IPI. If you're too busy, you can, when you are free, you can chat, IPV, chat, and you can send 20 of our video link to people every day. This is for the part-timers. You can send 20. You have your contact, even if you start from your contact, your family members, your former schoolmates, your Facebook friends. You can send 20 videos every day. The script is already there. If you don't have it, reach out to your leader. to get the IPV script. So you don't have any excuse. So if you are not sure, I'm talking to the part-timers or not full-timers yet, because I don't intend anybody to full-time in this platform anymore, okay? So minimum any part-timer will do here. If you are a full-timer and you're doing 20 calls and you are showing the business to 20 people every day, or you have confirmed that 20 persons are coming, you are joking. If you are a full-timer, you should go and look for another work and start doing a business part-time, because that is where you belong. 20 persons minimum every day is for part-timers. It's not for full-timers. Okay, so full-timers, I'll come to you. So you either use CR, that's contact recommendation, you use IPI, instant prospecting and invitation, or IPV, instant prospecting and video, and of course Zoom. In your own time, you don't even need to talk to people. You send them, you use the IPI scripts, IPV scripts. Now this is for those of you that are very busy in the office, okay? Of course, you're very busy. I know you still pick calls. I know you still have 1 or 2 times that you flip through Facebook and see what is happening. I know you still have 1 or 2 times that you read news, all those things that pop up in your phone, and you go through it, even while you're busy at work, okay? I know some of you, they don't allow you to use your phone, but you have your break time. During your break, you can use your phone, okay? So there is no excuse from generating your 36 codes. You send these IPVs, videos you send. When you are done sending, when you give them time to get back to them, most especially you can give them time when you're close from work to either find out what they have done, if they need some clarification or ask questions. When you cannot answer them, don't try if you don't understand. Don't form ITK, I know it all, okay? Personally, there are certain things I don't understand. It's still in this same business. I will refer them to my leader, my mastermind, Dr. Victor Balsing, okay? To get to know more. So don't even say you know everything all, you know all, okay? So that you don't mess up your chances of having these people come into your business. So direct them to your leaders, okay? Where you cannot, don't guess. So that when the person has answered, you have sent to 20 persons, and one person brings up a question, I will advise you to direct the person to your leader and do a 3-way call and watch or listen to how your leader will handle that person or answer the question. Because most likely, out of the 20 persons, over 15 of them will have similar questions to ask. So when you learn from your leader answering one person, then you can begin to answer the others yourself. If you have mastered it and you have the confidence, or you have the testimony of what to show. But when you don't have the confidence, you don't have testimonies, your belief is still low, please don't answer questions. Do a 3-way call. Then of course you do follow up. Okay, those of us in primary stage, you must do follow up. You take out time to do follow up calls. You don't joke with your business. Daily monitoring and regulation of downlines through SMO checklists. Now you can see that in the table of reference or preference of the activities you do for the day, daily SMO comes last, is coming to the end, is towards the end of the day. You monitor your people because you must first of all engage on income generating activities. You must put most of your time on activities that generate income. Then mentoring, monitoring should come later in the day when you are a bit, you have already finished what you're doing for the day. You can accommodate taking other people and all of that. So, but make sure that you set up daily targets for yourself and you work hard to make sure you hit that target. Don't joke with it. So these are your monthly primary stage activities. Those of you in Challenge 36 or want to start. If you are not doing any of this, then you are joking. Now, for the full-timers, invitation calls. Full-timers, your daily targets must be between 40 and 50. That's 40 and 50 confirmed that they are coming. for the day. It's either you use IPV, okay? You can do 3-way with IPV. Now, like when you do contact recommendation and you call certain people, they tell you they are not free, the new script has that covered. They tell you they are not free to come to your office. They tell you they are not free to join you on Zoom. Then you can go down. Are you on WhatsApp? Okay. They tell you, yes, we're on WhatsApp. If I send you a 75 minutes clip of the summarized business opportunity, will you have time to watch it? Now you can send IPV once you get a confirmation from people. So there is between 40 to 50. If you are a full-timer here, you resume with us 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock as the case may be. Before you end the day and say you have ended the day successfully, you must have shown the business to minimum of 40 to 50 persons in a day. That's when you are a full-timer. But if you are not doing this, then forget it. Go and look for another work and start doing our business part-time. We will agree so that other things you're doing can be giving you money to support you in the business. Okay? Join the part-timers that are doing 20. So those of you that say full-timers, you tell me, I booked 15, I booked 10, I booked 30, and you're rubbing shoulder, and you say you have work for the day. You are joking. You are a joker, especially the full-timers. You are a joker. You are not going anywhere. Okay? So you need to concentrate and build your business. Spend your active hours on doing things that will be productive, not gather and be gisting. I'm talking about match that you watched yesterday and all of those things. Okay, that is for the primary stage. That is for the primary stage. Okay, we still have some time. Let's continue. That is for the primary stage. Now, the secondary stage, the monthly criteria for secondary stage. What are the monthly criteria for secondary stage? One, you must, all the primary criteria, everything that it happens in the primary, you must master it. You must do all of it. Everything you must master. You must do it with mastery and deeper sense of responsibility. You must master it, no story. You must become a guru at it at the secondary stage. You must learn presentation. At the secondary stage, it is compulsory that you are a presenter because certain people will be working with you in your team. It is you that will present, do the presenting. It is you that will go for the home lunch. It is you that will go for one-on-one. It is you that will present in the office. You are in charge of your business. You don't wait until your leader has organized a presentation before you present. You don't wait until there is a general 381 presentation before you present. You'll be joking, okay? Now, you must have 3 to 12 persons in the primary challenge. You must have 3 to 12 persons in the primary challenge. I believe the reason why most of us are not doing this is because we don't have a full understanding of this. And that's why I think we should share this. Okay, you must have 3 to 12 persons in the primary stage. Okay, you must have among those people that that generated the 36 codes, that maybe those ones that registered newly, all of those things. You pick at least 3 persons amongst them, depending on your capacity. Depending on your capacity, pick 3 best among them. Okay, but you have between 3 to 12 to choose from. Choose and now start working with those people so that they also can generate their own personal 36 codes from the activities of their business. Now, let me say this, especially with the newcomers that have come in. See, when we were saying something that it takes between 2 to 4 years to become successful in this business. That was when we started some 5 years ago. Okay, now there has been so many reversed or revisited, or how do I put this English now? Redefined, redefinement on the system that can give quicker results. So you can actually hit the target of 2 years in less than 1 year if you are committed to copying and pasting, because those that came before you have done all the hard work, tried the crude method that did not work, and they discovered possible ways of redefining it, and they have brought in new method. Thank God for the kind of masterminds we have in this organization. They have come in with new methods of doing things and getting faster results. So all you need to do is to copy those results, copy those systems. Don't ask too many questions. Like some of us, our problem is that we know a lot. You are always faulting things. You are faulting things that are giving people, that people have created millions from. You are not even earning up to 500,000, but people are earning millions from the particular things you are faulting. It should have been this way, it should have been that way. And that's why you are still where you are. All you simply need to do is to follow simple instruction, copy and paste. Okay, so many redefinition, and that is why the result will be out. Okay, so people that are joining this business today has a better chance of succeeding faster, because just this last week, we brought out a redefined system. I tried it this weekend alone. I know the result that came out of it. Okay, so what is there? So you can pick 3 to 12 persons you're going to work with. All you need them to do is follow the activities in the primary challenge, their SMO checklist, and all of that. And you'll be shocked that in 30 days, they're already hitting their target. Your own is to monitor, make sure they are doing those things on a daily basis. Then you are sure of your result. Now, what is the target? What is the target? Okay, the target for the secondary stage. Number 1 is Power 500. You cannot be in secondary stage and you earn less than 500K monthly. It's not possible. It's not possible. You cannot be in secondary stage in this business and you're doing your business actively. You're working with your minimum of 3 to 12 persons and they are generating their 36 code. You in secondary will not enter Power 500. It is not possible. You don't even need to pray too much anymore. As long as you are following the details, you will hit this Power 500. That's the first stage. Now, the second target is the MMNR. You will enter the monthly millionaire NR. Just in 2 months, if you are doing this, if you are religiously doing this, okay, like Dr. Tony said, if you are fanatically executing, okay, and you are having ferocious focus on your team and the activity, just borrow Dr. Tony's word. If you are ferociously focusing and you are fanatically executing, there is no way that at the end of 2 months, let's say you start, end of 2 months, you will not enter 1 million, enter the 1 million monthly millionaire in a category. No way. Okay, so it's left for you. And how do you become millionaire in the system? This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. You can become a member of the 2 Comma Club, 2 Comma Club member, 2CC, 2 Comma Club member. Now, these are people who are 2 Comma Club members, people that earn minimum of 1 million naira monthly for 3 consecutive months. 1 million this month, 1 million next month, 1 million minimum for 3 consecutive months, you enter the 2 Comma Club member. And this is mostly those in secondary stage. If you are not in the secondary stage, forget it, just be playing your 250 or less than 500. Okay? You can become a member of the monthly millionaire mentor class or club. And what does that mean? That you see those people that are working with you, those people, by the time they complete their 36 challenge in primary stage and move to secondary stage, by the end of them in secondary stage, they will become monthly millionaire. And if they consistently do that for 3 months, you will become a monthly millionaire mentor. You see, when we tell you that it is possible to create 50,000 monthly millionaires in the new economy by the year 2024. Yes, it is possible with this plan. With this plan. But of course, you have to do the work to make this happen. Then, you can qualify for vacation. Vacation is not for people that are not running Challenge 36. Just forget it. If you are not running Challenge 36, forget vacation. If you have been sleeping in primary stage, forget vacation. You can never qualify for any vacation in primary stage. If they are selecting people for vacation, you will not be among. Just forget it. Just forget it. So if you want to enter where you will be in the pool of people that could be selected or people that could qualify for vacation, then with all your might, everything in you, in 30 days, generate your 36 codes and enter secondary challenge. Now, let me put this caveat. It's in 30 days, not more than 30 days. If you generate 35 codes in 30 days, you did not qualify. Next month, you will start from 1 again. If you generate 20 codes in 1 month, in 30 days, and you say in next month, I will complete the remaining 16, you are joking. It's in 30 days. So if you hit 35 codes and it's not up to 36, next month, you will go back to 1 and start afresh again. So you must do all it takes so that you don't waste the effort, your previous effort. You start, you generate 10, you generate 15, you fight everything within you to make sure that you hit your 36 codes. So you don't joke with it, okay? That's that. Then of course, you can now qualify for the tertiary challenge or tertiary stage. Now, this is where the bigger boys are, the tertiary stage. That's the bigger boys, where the bigger boys are. Now, what are the activities? What are the activities? What are the activities? Guys, are you following me? Are we making some sense? If you're following me, go to the chat box, let me know, because even though our time is almost fast spent. If you're following me, let me see, go to the chat box, let's see, give me some. Wow, good. So let's move on. Now, monthly secondary stage activities, okay? Monthly secondary stage activities, which includes number 1, of course, God first. You can't joke with, that is our first cardinal culture, the God factor. God first. Don't play with your morning devotion. Cell meeting. At this level, you are not just a member of cell meeting. You are becoming a cell leader. You see, the concept of cell meeting is between 10, 15 persons when it is physical, then 30 when it is on Zoom. That's before you divide, you separate, and start another cell meeting. So by the time you are in secondary stage, you should have your own cell meeting. You should have your own cell meeting. Not that they shouldn't be begging you to join cell meeting. You should have people you have at least 15 persons, 10, 15 persons, that are in cell meeting, that you are the one being their leader. So you must, at secondary stage, you must be a cell leader. Not just a cell meeting attendee. You must be a cell leader. Then, of course, activities allocation on primary stage. So all the people that you're working in the primary stage with, you must begin to allocate activities. You monitor what they're doing at this stage. Very massive. Then invitation call, minimum 20. This is for part-timers. As your teammates are doing their own, you have not entered the management trap and you think you are, let me just be watching them. I'm not doing anything again. For those of you in part-timers that are in this secondary stage, every day you must do minimum of 20 persons that will see the opportunity. Now, I am not saying 20 persons you have called. There's a difference between calling and confirming that they are seeing the opportunity. Okay, you can call 100 persons and you don't confirm up to 20 persons that are coming. You did not get 20. Okay, it's when you confirm 20 persons that are willing to either see the opportunity through the contact recommendation or through the IPI script or through the IPV script or even through Zoom. So daily, you are in the secondary challenge must do this. Now, let me also add this. If you are in secondary challenge and you did not generate totally, you and your team did not generate up to 36 codes in a month, you will be demoted from secondary and be sent back to primary challenge. Let me take that again. You are working with 3 to 12 persons in the secondary challenge. And at the end of the month, the 3 to 12 persons you're working with, at the end of all of you put together are unable to generate a minimum of 36 codes, then you are not qualified to be in secondary challenge. You'll be demoted the next month back to primary challenge to go and start afresh. You go back to primary challenge to start afresh to generate another 36 codes. So you see why you should not sit down and be saying that it's when you are doing it, as your teammates are watching you do it, okay? They will also do their own. But when you are there giving orders, where is your SMO checklist? How many persons have you booked today? And you did not book anything. All of them will do exactly what you do. What monkey sees, monkey do. So if you successfully, at the end of the month, all of you put together, don't generate that minimum of 36 codes, you are out of that secondary challenge. No story. You are out. And you go back to primary challenge and start afresh. Okay? That is it. Then follow-up calls. You are doing a lot of follow-up. You are revisiting contact lists. You are doing your own. As you are motivated, your teammates are motivated. They are seeing you, they are doing, you are doing, they are doing. And you're trying to outdo each other. You're trying to outdo each other. So even when you're talking there, my leader is still in the office, so he's already in the office, he's still in the office, and he's still calling, he's still doing, they are motivated to do the same. Okay, and that is it. Of course, daily monitoring and regulation of downlines through SMO checklists. Daily monitoring and regulation of downline through SMO checklist. Now, these are the activities of the secondary challenge. It's already 9 o'clock. We'll take one more and we'll go. Okay, let's just finish up this thing today. Okay, now daily reports and then of course feedback. You should be giving feedback. You must, at this stage in the primary, those of you in the secondary stage, I have a feeling some of you might be demoted back to the primary. If I'm talking to you, you know. Okay, if I'm talking to you, you know, because nothing is happening there. You're not submitting your report, you're not doing your activity, I'm not seeing anything there. So there is a probability that you'll be sent back to the primary challenge. If you know, you know. So let me move on. Okay. Then the last stage, which is of course the tertiary. What are the monthly criteria for the tertiary stage? Now, this is where the bigger boys are. The bigger boys of the bigger boys. This is where they are. Or bigger girls are, before they say I'm gender, this thing. The bigger girls of the bigger girls, this is where they are. Now, all secondary criteria. At this stage, you must master all secondary criteria. You must master all of it, okay? You must, now you are no longer just presenting. You are mentoring presentation or you are mentoring presenters. At this tertiary stage, it is compulsory. You can't be the only one presenting in your group. If you are not there, nothing is happening. How about now? You can't be in this stage and you cannot count up to 10 persons that are presenters in your team. You have not started. Okay? You are not, every presentation does not start and end with you. No. At this stage, yes, you present once in a while, but you must have an army of people that are running daily presentations. Okay, you check what they are doing, you guide, you correct, you encourage, and all of that. You must have an army of people that are already running presentation. you must have a minimum of 12 persons in the secondary stage. 12. You must have 12 strong men in the secondary stage to qualify you to be in tertiary. You must have minimum of 12. Then, of course, you must have absolute full-time commitment to the vision. Full-time commitment. At this stage, you must be a full-timer already. You can't be in tertiary stage and be a part-timer. You know fit. You can't be at tertiary stage and be a part-timer. You must be full-time, because at this, what you will earn at this stage, no other job can pay you. So why waste your precious time and not concentrate, burn all bridges, pull down every possible pullable, and stay and become full-time committed to the vision? Why not? Okay, you can't even be you can't be a part-timer at that stage. You won't even enter that stage as a part-timer. Okay, now monthly tertiary stage, your target at this stage, power 500 plus. You can't even do less than 500 anymore. Whether you do anything in the business or not, you cannot see less than 500 in your DTC at this stage. Okay, then of course, monthly millionaire earners plus. Monthly 1 million and above, at least 1 million and above should be regularly in your DTC, in your bank account. 2 Comma Club member, you have people that are already 2 Comma Club that you are mentoring already. You have people that are already 2 Comma Club that you're mentoring. Okay, monthly millionaire mentor at this stage, you have, of course, now you already have people that have become monthly millionaires that you are mentoring at this stage. Okay, vacation qualification, correct. Now at this level, not just vacation qualification, you can become a vacation qualifier. What do I mean by that? You can gather people in your team. Say, guys, hit secondary challenge. Everybody complete your task in secondary challenge. We're going to Dubai. We're going to this, we're going to that. You have the capacity at this level to go to that extent. Okay, you will now be the one sponsoring vacations for people. How about now? That's another level. Not just that you are going for vacation, you can sponsor people that will go for vacation. That is another level. And that is, if you're hearing my voice, that is one level you must strive to be, because at that level you are free. At that level you are free. This is one level you must strive to enter, no matter what. Make sure you enter this level, okay? 8-figure monthly income. You see why I say you cannot be a part-timer in this stage? Because the work you're doing, how far now? How many of them can pay you 8-figure? But in tertiary stage, if you follow this step, consistently, in the next 6 months, you must enter 8-figure. If you are here and decide, okay, I want to do this, start from 36, enter secondary, and then make sure that you pull and enter tertiary, you will hit this target. Okay? Then, of course, you become global leader position. You can qualify for the global leader position, or global leadership position. You can actually, from today, in the next 1 year, you become a member of the global leader position. You qualify to that stage. So it is possible. It is possible. You see, when the president said, you know, that we're going to our goal by year 2024 is to create 50,000 monthly millionaires. It's already done. It's already done. With this kind of activity, of people religiously committing to doing these things daily, monthly. See, you cannot stroll into this. Now, make una see am now. How many organization pays 500,000 naira in a month? Now, If you are working in any place, they pay you 500K in a month, your blood, your sweat will enter your blood, not just sweat, your blood will enter the work. But here, all you need is to follow this proven system. Connect, generate your 36 codes. Start, there is a foundation. Your foundation is that 36 codes. Generate your 36 codes. And all you simply need to do, what did I do to generate 36 codes? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what I did. Let's do it with you. Do it and generate your own. It's as simple as that. Because until you generate your own 36 codes, you cannot have a group of people in your team that can generate 36 codes. Forget it. Just forget it. So what is involved? How do you even generate 36 codes? If you have 5 persons in your team, 5 to 6 persons in your team that can do 60 account, or even with this new 5 accounts, okay, you're already there. Or you have 2 persons that did a 15 account, that's 7. You have another 3 sets of people that did 7 account. Or you have a group of people that did one account, 49,000. If you are serious, it is doable. As long as you're following the laid down rule, it will happen. Okay. Now, finally, the monthly tertiary stage activity, what you do in a month, God first. Okay. Your morning devotion, at this stage, there's a level you get to this business, you become closer. You do everything possible to be close to God because you need God. You watch your lifestyle. You do everything. There are certain things you cannot do again because you need God's grace. You need God's assistance. You need God. You need the face of God in your business. Okay? Then cell meeting is compulsory. At this stage already, you're running power cell meeting because yes, you would have become a global leader and all of that. So you have a group of people. So you are building people. You are building people, activities, allocation, and mentorship. At this stage, you must have mastered allocating activity. Then invitation calls for you at this stage, minimum is 30, minimum. You are still making your own invitation calls. The essence is, why do you do this? Is because of the people that are following you. If you stop, your teammates will stop. If your teammate sees that he's just there making money and he's not even doing anything, they will all stop and not do anything. So you lead by example. They see you're making call. They come to you, they know, my leader is making call now. They talk to anybody now until he's done with his. You're doing IPI, you're doing invitation, IPV, you're on Zoom, you're doing everything you have asked them to do. You can't be earning 8 figure and you go and start sleeping and be flanging. Go and ask Dangote. Dangote, of course, he doesn't have time. He's always busy. Piam, 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 piam. Or here you come to Abuja here, Dr. Michael Coley, of course. Anytime most time he comes to the office before you, before everybody. He doesn't even need to come, he doesn't even need to do anything again. But he comes to the office before everybody and virtually leaves later than most people. Okay? Because you have to keep yourself, you have to build you have to sustain this. Now, you must sustainably do this to a particular level when it now enters residual, where you don't have to. But it's not time yet. It's not time. The people ahead of you are still doing it. So why are you slowing down? Okay? Follow-up calls. Follow-up calls, and of course, you revisit contacts. Then organizing general trainings for teammates. You must always do this. You must organize trainings for teammates. Okay? Of course, submission of reports and then feedback to your mastermind. You must be sending feedbacks to the masterminds. You are directly at this level, you are directly monitored by the mastermind, and you're directly mentored by the mastermind. Okay, at this level. Okay, and in our team, we have our mastermind, Dr. Victor Abausin. So you are directly mentored by him at this tertiary stage. Okay, that is it. That is it. Now I will close with this because of my time. I'll close with this. It is a proven fact that wealth creation has formula. Simply understand and apply the formula, you will become wealthy. Simple. Simple. Your quest should be, what is the formula? How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? What's the formula? You learn the formula and start applying it. If you don't learn it and you don't apply it, forget it. You can't get to that level. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe I should take one or two questions and we stop. One or two questions. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Okay, any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Thank you, thank you. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, any questions? So if you are not running, mine is not a question. Okay, Madam Patricia, so what is it then? If you are not running challenge 36, you now know why you are not among the people they are celebrating. You now know why you are not among the people they are celebrating. If you are not running challenge 36, you now know why you are not among the people they are being celebrated. So